presented by Sprint.
Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports as the NBA season revs up. Let's get into the halftime report. Out in Atlanta, it's the Hawks taking care of business against Denver. They've benefited from some excellent contribution from their bench, providing scoring in bunches when called upon. It's been a major advantage. Danilo Gallinari making the most of his minutes. He's picked up 5 points and is also sharing the ball, picking up assists as well. And the Nuggets are still keeping at it. You look at the offensive rebounds, they're creating second opportunities, and that's a key to winning. And look at the games being played right now. The Cleveland Cavaliers right now trailing Portland out in Portland. This one will come down to the wire. And the other game also going on still. It's a close game for the Suns. They're going up against the Houston Rockets. We're all tied up in the third. That's all we've got here. Now, back to Kevin, Steve, Clark, and Doris for the second half.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third. It's been a clinic from Harris.
Well, his ability to disrupt passes and get a hand on the ball, force a turnover, make a steal, it's been really impressive.
When he defends you, he basically forces you to play perfect. Any lapse of concentration, and he'll pick your pocket.
So on the floor for Denver. Porter is out there with Paul Millsap. And it's Harris in at the shooting guard. A three-pointer, no good.
Almost surprised that he had that much room to work with.
Young with the ball. Out guarded by Murray. And Young, here we go. Out to Gallinari. Offline with his three.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, he had a really good look. I mean, he'll knock that down more often than not. Well, the number one priority for a defense when you face this guy is to keep him getting anywhere from the basket because he's just so strong as a finisher.
And Steve, he's a player that's extremely hard to cool off. I mean, he picks up right where he left off after every break in the action, it seems. Timeout, halftime, it doesn't matter. When he's hot, he stays hot.
Porter, no luck. Atlanta leading by 4. Hunter guarded by Porter. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the hit.
That's how you do it, the bump and the bucket.
The Hawks have really been struggling with their free throws, only made 5. More misses than makes so far. The Nuggets trail by 7. He's guarded by Collins. And that one's good by Porter. Porter's got 12 points in the game.
That's kind of his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the defense and finish at the rim.
Atlanta's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Bogdanovich passes to Gallinari. Throws up the baseline. The shot is off. Good work defensively by Millsap.
And they've been off target now on 3 of the first 4 shots they've taken in this second half.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
Now, here is Young. He's got 10. Young off a big from Collins. And Young gets to Collins. And here's a nice one-handed slam.
Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage anyway. It was only with one hand, but he threw it down pretty hard.
Here is Porter, following the bucket by the Hawks. And he lobs it up toward the rim.
Soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley-oop.
You know, I got to say, Clark, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going to go.
We saw it ended up right where it was supposed to, in the basket.
It sure did.
I don't think anybody knew where it was going to go.
The Hawks leading by 3. Young outside. For 3. And the shot is good. Young's got 13. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Harris outside. Harris missing again. Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. The three. No luck.
Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Here's Millsap, and he drops it in from the low post. Millsap's got his first points of the game. Young up top. He's covered by Murray. And Young kicks to Hunter. He passes to Bogdanovich. This is to Young. Buries it from three-point range. Young's got 6 here in this quarter.
These defenders had better start closing out on those shooters.
Yep, that's twice in a row now where they've done exactly the opposite and backed off.
Denver calls timeout. And at this point of the game, always important to stay focused. And while the coach goes over the game plan, these players are getting a much-needed chance to rehydrate and refuel with Gatorade. And guys, we know the drill well, all 3 of us drinking the Gatorade too.
Yeah, no question. Right. I mean, Kevin, people have no idea the fatigue that can set in during a telecast. And so it's important for us to stay hydrated all game long.
Clark, you're always hydrated.
Oh, man, that was unreal. Mark it up. Even when they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular. And he pulled it off.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, now's when they need a little spark anyway.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Denver shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. Atlanta leading by 4. Kicks to Collins. This is it to Bogdanovich. Unloads from 9. The shot misses. Nice D from Barton.
Good percentage shot, though. That's one they'll take any day of the week.
Porter, Gallinari covering. The finger roll finish at the bucket. Porter's got 16 points.
They've got to continue to put pressure on the defense by probing inside. That's what's really working for them.
And when you're doing the job they are inside, it takes pressure off the perimeter guys.
Young off a pick from Collins. And Young kicks to Collins. It's stolen by Green. Clark, this offense has really been clicking.
No doubt about it, giving the defense all kinds of trouble.
And they're playing with so much energy offensively. The ball is really moving.
The feed to Barton. Shot clock at 6. Chance there to take the lead. Missing. Hunter, the pass to Collins. Here is Bogdanovich. Off target from three-point range.
Very little success for him behind the arc today. Just 1 3-pointer in the first half and still none in the second.
Denver making a switch here. Porter gets a screen from Barton. There's the pass to Murray. For the tie, Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got 4 rebounds in this game. And Gallinari kicks to Hunter. Pass to Bogdanovich. It's good from long range. Bogdanovich has got 10.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
That was the 9th straight point from behind the arc, Clark. It feels like they're finding the holes in this defense. Well, with that much space off the pick, you've got to drop that in.
Yeah, you got to make that one. I mean, that's a high-quality shot you should make 9 out of 10 times.
Here's Hunter. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
And the defense looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Yeah, I like that. A foul to save the layup. Make him earn it at the line.
Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Atlanta?
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
And I'll tell you, the other thing, guys, is the mid-range shot has been something that's really worked well for them tonight.
The dish to Barton. Gets that jumper from the corner to fall. Barton's got 5 points in the quarter.
And he's someone the defense has to keep track of at all times because, you know, Even when he doesn't have the ball, he moves so well without it. He's constantly a threat to catch and shoot.
And you know what, Steve? We also have to talk about his shooting. I mean, the fact that he copes with tight D better than anyone is something to make note of. His percentage stays the same, and if he's wide open, he's automatic.
Here's Millsap. And he's knocked off course by the knee. The foul called. He'll shoot free throws. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
You know, last game he turned in a really nice performance at the charity stripe.
Yeah, it really stands out when you look back at the numbers from that one.
And the Nuggets making a change here. And he sinks the second. Atlanta leading by 4. Outside Rondo. Out to Gallinari. Back to Rondo. He passes it to Bogdanovic. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
This game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding is one thing that they've been able to dominate.
Yeah, they've chased down that pumpkin often.
Into Millsap. And it's good off the glass. Millsap's got 5 points now this quarter.
You got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of grinded-out physical game.
Yeah, that was your game, Clark. Pound it inside and take the ball right to the defense.
That's what I tried to do, man. I knew my limitations.
Atlanta making some changes. Collins checked in for Gallinari. Young is subbed in for Bogdanovic. There's 57 seconds left in the third quarter. The drive by Rondo. The kick out to Young. Kept alive by Atlanta. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession.
Such a careless pass. You've got to keep your head in the game here.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Here's Murray. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back. And it's Rondo penetrating. Here's Collins. Rondo. Young outside. Here's the three. Here's Collins. And blocked. Passes to Hunter. Tries it again. Number 17. And finally they hit one. He has 6.
Boy, what a great job making good on the second opportunity. He stayed with that play from start to finish.
Here's Jokic. And the layup's good off the glass.
Well, that's what we're used to seeing him do. You know, but he hasn't had his usual impact offensively. I'll tell you what, he needs more touches.
For the lead. And no good trying to get that one. Some impressive scoring, and we still have 1 quarter to go.
Wednesday.
All right, we welcome you back to what's been a hard-fought battle. Fourth quarter should be good. The Hawks shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Young is out there with Bogdanovic. Then it's Collins, and it's Hunter in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the Hawks 5. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
You know, quite honestly, Kevin and Steve, I mean, this game, as close as it's been, you really hate to see it come to an end.
I agree.
Well, then let's root for overtime. Why not?
They got to keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half has been nothing but success for them there.
And their confidence has to just continue to go up the longer the perfection continues.
And that's a foul called on Gallinari. That's foul number 2 for him. The Nuggets making a switch here. Martin's checked in. Puts the lead pass in front of him. It's rebounded by Hunter.
That's what they call the $1 million move with the 10-cent finish.
The pass to Bogdanovic. That one wide left.
Easy look there, but, you know, he misses those once in a while.
Rebound, Atlanta. Young's got his 3rd rebound tonight. The Hawks leading by 3. Shot off the pick. The putback throws it down with the quick putback jam.
Well, I love that aggression. Forget about the tip. Just grab the thing and slam it home.
Well, what a way to get second chance points.
Yeah, don't take any risks. Just put that ball back in the hoop.
And that one's good, Barton.
Nice, accurate pass right into the middle.
The Hawks have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Young pass to Bogdanovich. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. Bogdanovich has got 5 points in the quarter.
Even with the D lurking, he made it look easy with the soft finger roll.
Gallinari with the steal. Young outside. Back to Gallinari. From outside, off the mark. The Nuggets trail by 5. Feeds to Porter. Dozier. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Gets it to go.
Great rise and dime there. Change gears in midair to make the assist.
Atlanta calls timeout. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Yes, Kevin. Well, the Hawks coach had some advice for his team over that last break. Despite the deficit, he told his guys, I've got confidence in you. We've had our backs against the wall before. You know what we need to do. Kevin, can they retake the lead?
Thank you, Doris. Clark, they've shared the load offensively.
Yeah, they've done a nice job with it, Kevin and Steve. I mean, everybody's touching the ball. There's a nice flow to what they're doing offensively.
That makes it so much tougher to defend, too, when you have to account for all 5 offensive players, and the ball just moves so quickly. Tough to defend that.
Here's Young. Again, Young missing. The Nuggets trail by 3. And he takes that one up and powers it through. He can fly, can he? He'll make you forget he's a point guard sometimes.
Yeah, when he does decide to attack the basket, Kevin, he can do it with the best of them.
And this is the time to attack with these two teams locked in such a close game.
There's the pick. He kicks to Gallinari. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Obvious foul.
Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free throws.
That free throw good from Gallinari. He's perfect from the line this time. Around 3 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. Harris outside. From the wing. The shot is off. So the Hawks will take it the other way. Hunter, the pass to Young. Off target with his 3.
He has not shot the ball well here, and I think it's time for him to start looking for his teammates a little bit.
And that one swishes right in. The Hawks have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the 3rd. Pretty cold down the stretch. Again, Young missing.
Great defense there. You really have to challenge him at that range. Porter.
And guys, here in the 4th quarter, still a close game.
Yeah, and actually still too close to call. I mean, this one is tight.
This could be an instant classic, fellas. I mean, this thing has all the looks of a game that's going to go right down to the last shot.
The shot's good from Bogdanovich.
Boy, he's flipped the switch here in the 4th quarter. That's 3 of 4 shooting here.
The Nuggets have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. You have to like what we're seeing from Bogdanovich.
They don't seem to have any answers for him. They need to review their game plan and look for a way to cool him off.
Puts it up off the inbound. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 points coming from inside the painted area.
Yep, that's something that the defense has to put a stop to. Maybe a defensive adjustment is necessary here.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
They've been the aggressors, and they've been tougher in the paint all game.
Another thing they've done tonight well is share the ball. So many of their points have come off of good, crisp passes.
Young dishes to Gallinari. From deep. Gets it to go. And the Hawks lead by 1.
Boy, they've come out of halftime just smoking hot from behind the arc.
Hey, trust me on this one, partner. They are going to continue to let them fly.
On defense, Atlanta. He dishes it to Porter. Harris outside. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Harris has got 6 in the quarter.
Another good look there, and that's his second three-pointer of the game.
Pass to Hunter. Here's Bogdanovich, guarded by Porter. No good from Bogdanovich.
Oh, he's just launching from the three-point line right now because I don't like his shot selection at all.
Millsap misses. Atlanta's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. That's good.
What a great battle these teams are waging today.
Yeah, you get the feeling, Steve, the game could swing on just 1 or 2 plays down the stretch.
Swiped away. And they're moving it up. The finish. Rips down the breakaway shot.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
Point power on the dunk.
Guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
Porter kicks to Millsap. No good. Some solid defense from Gallinari. The Hawks leading by 3. It's Young on the wing. Pass to Bogdanovich. Backs in. 5 to shoot. In Atlanta with the bucket.
I like the way he's not forcing anything, taking advantage of what the defense is giving. He's been a key contributor for them in this quarter.
Here's Harris. And again, Denver no good. For Atlanta, they've gone 8 of 16 from the field in the fourth, exactly 50%. Gallinari with it, now guarded by Porter. Now, here is Young. He's guarded closely. Gallinari, guarded by Porter. Here's Hunter, and that one's good. And the Hawks lead by 7.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
1:35 left to play in the final quarter. And here's Porter. Here's Millsap. Drains it from beyond the arc.
They're simply living and dying from behind the arc in this second half. And I don't think that's the way to go here. They're trailing. The three-point shot can be used. They've got to balance it out.
Young from outside. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got 5 rebounds tonight. Harris passes to Murray. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Now just a 2-point Hawks lead.
And now both of these clubs really in a groove here.
Already a high-scoring game, but it has become an offensive showcase down the stretch.
To the paint. Now the pass to Hunter. Porter with the steal. Now Murray, defended by Young. Gallinari with the steal. And even 3-on-3 break. Pass to Bogdanovich. Can't get the 3 to fall. Game could be on the line right here.
It's basically now or never for them.
In a tough position. Offensive rebound. Yes! And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
A crucial basket.
They needed it, and he gave it to them.
Gallinari, a screen on Harris. And Bogdanovich kicks to Gallinari.
Seems like he's gotten every single rebound today.
Glass eating at its finest. I mean, you're not going to see a guy with 20-plus boards too often. That's an impressive number.
Out to Harris to take the lead. He's off from 3. It's rebounded by Bogdanovich. Here's Molinari. Oh, he had a chance to win it right there, but couldn't get it to fall. Regulation is ended, and we're heading to overtime. 2K Sports, back in a moment here at Phillips Arena in Atlanta. We've got overtime action now, folks. Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, Doris Burke on the sideline. This is Kevin Hart. Tip-off goes to Denver. And always a good ride in these post-regulation battles. This overtime now looking to be an exciting one. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here. Brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. And so in the game for the Hawks, they've got Gallinari. Young is out there with Bogdanovich. Then it's Collins, and it's Hunter in the 3 spot.
Boy, you wonder what the score of this game would be if they weren't pulling down all these rebounds.
Love what I'm seeing from them in the paint.
Well, now they're just going to town on it.
Yeah, you'd think these defenders would have done a little more to put a stop to that stuff, Kevin, but so far, no go.
Well, a phenomenal aerial assault there, fellas.
Right back to the basics there, using the one-hand slam for that one.
Doesn't he make the basics look pretty exceptional?
Yeah, he does. They look sweet when he does them.
Well, he should stay with those basics in a tight ball game because we've got one here tonight.
Harris with it. He passes to Murray. Back to Harris. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Porter, no luck.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
Young outside. Fires the 3. And the shot is good. Young's got 22.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. It's a warm-up jumper for him.
He feeds it to Porter. Defended by Hunter. Here's Jokic. Rejected by Collins. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Young for 3. Atlanta gets it back. And Gallinari kicks to Collins. Pass to Young. Dishes it to Gallinari. The feed now to Collins. Takes it into the teeth of the knee and completes the layup. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back. The Nuggets shooting straight 49% from the field. Passes it to Murray. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
You know, sometimes the intensity of the game can lead to brain-neutral plays like that, guys.
Outside. The pass to Bogdanovich. Good on the 3-point shot. Bogdanovich has got 24.
There is no way a player like him can be left wide open like that. Did you pay attention to the scouting report?
Shot to stop the run. Rebound by the Hawks.
A real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costly.
Collins dishes to Young. Pass to Hunter. Back to Young. He passes to Bogdanovich. It's stolen by Harris. Here's the break. They'll set up top. Kicks it to Harris. Pulls up on the wing. And it's rejected. Young outside. There's the 3. Porter pulls it in.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, a little frustrated now, shaking his head after that miss.
Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Gallinari passes to Bogdanovich. Oh, draws the hard foul, and he'll head to the line.
That's his first personal foul. Shooting for Atlanta. Bogdanovich. 2 shots.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he does get the second one. And that increases their lead to 6. They need to stop this run.
I think it's time to switch things up, either by going to the bench or with a different look defensively.
And yes, sir, that one drops. Atlanta shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Now, smooth as silk on the finger roll.
And no mistakes on the offensive execution there. Well, it's going to be tough for them, but you have to continue to compete. It's not over. Just play, see what happens.
Yep, you can't afford empty possessions.
To the inside, Collins, and that one's good. And now a 8-point Atlanta lead.
Every point they get now puts them one step closer to the W.
If they're not there already, Steve, just a tremendous all-around game of basketball they played.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Harris misses.
Boy, in the film session, they'll say that was a well-challenged shot.
It is now to Gallinari. Passes it to Bogdanovich. And he drew the blocking foul. He'll go to the line for 2.
That's his second personal. At the line for the Hawks.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 9. Both free throws good from Bogdanovich.
And that ought to do it. And I think any chance for a miracle comeback just went out the window with those free throws.
Here's Barton. And again, Denver no good.
It's going to be a tough loss to swallow. They just didn't have much gas left in the tank once we got to overtime.
And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. You know what? They couldn't put them away in regulation, but after a superb performance in overtime, they managed to get the job done.
Yeah, that's an amazing game, but they pulled away at the end.
And now for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for joining us tonight in our presentation of NBA on 2K Sports. Now our Jordan Player of the Game.